At guard, Malik Beasley. At center, Brooke Lopez. At forward, Chris Middleton. At guard, Damian Lillard. At forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. And now, the starting lineup for your Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At guard, 6'6", number 13, Bogdanovich. At center, 6'10", number 15, Clint Capella. At forward, 6'8", number 1, Jalen Johnson. At guard, standing 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for DeJounte Murray.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Atlanta, the wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1. Well, Clark, we might see a slower pace in tonight's game, maybe even lower scoring. Two teams here that really like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
Now here's Middleton, here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Bogdanovich against Beasley. Johnson with a screen on Lillard. From 8, Johnson can't hit. On offense here, the Bucks. For 3, Middleton. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Bogdanovich looking around to the wing on the left. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Murray. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray against Lillard. From the arc. And DeJounte Murray with the 3.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Lopez, a screen on Hunter. Giannis outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
The pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Hunter. Kicks it to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Middleton on the wing. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Murray.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Passes to Johnson. Bogdanovich left side. Capella with a screen on Beasley. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Murray against Lillard. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the front right now are your ATL dancers.
Making a switch here. Forrest is checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Patrick Beverly comes in for Malik Beasley. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 6-point game. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Now the feed to Crowder. Lillard outside.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beverly against Bogdanovich. And it's Lopez at the elbow. To the middle. Here's Crowder. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks leading by 6. Now Hunter. He has yet to score. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From past the arc. Rebound Milwaukee. Now here's Giannis. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. He kicks to Beverly. Jacks up a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Beverly looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
Here's Forrest, covered by Lillard. Hunter the pass to Forrest. Bogdanovich against Beverly. Trying to get open is Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Giannis dishes to Lillard. Drops in the layup for two.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket?
The previous play is under review.
Clear cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Jay Crowder out there with Portis, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Forrest is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Beverly with a screen on Matthews. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Middleton.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
Here's Forrest, defended by Beverly. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Connaughton. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Beverly wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Murray, good.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Matthews against Middleton. Over Matthews. Good D by Matthews. The Hawks leading by 5. And there's the pass to Forrest. Murray against Connaughton. DeJounte Murray again. Murray's got 9 points.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range. And I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Now, here's Portis. Still yet to score. Shot from the low block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's Murray on the assist by Okongwu. 11 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Crowder. Malik Beasley comes in for Chris Middleton. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Portis in the post, covered by Johnson. And the Bucks miss again. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Here's Bogdanovich after Clint Capella's bucket. Johnson kicks to Matthews. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Matthews, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shot to stop the run. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Matthews finds Bogdanovic. Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lillard outside. And the 3 off target. Capella against Portis. Outside Bogdanovic. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
He made it! He got it! Big time! Oh my goodness! My goodness! That'll silence a hostile crowd.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Atlanta Hawks.
We don't get to see this every night. They're passing up good shots for great shots, getting high percentage looks. That's how they've controlled the game.
I just think that they're a more physical team, Shaq. Probably not something that will change in the second half.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, you look at both teams collectively, it seems like a toss-up. It could come down to individual matchups.
Yeah, there is some serious star power in this one. Feels like somebody's going to step up and have a monster night. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The wing pairing is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Murray. Capella with a screen on Lillard for 3. Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 14.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Beasley against Bogdanovic. Beasley outside. Lillard misses. Atlanta leading by 11. Johnson the pass to Murray. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Murray. Wing shot on the way. And again, it's Atlanta.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Bucks trail by 13. Middleton with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Beasley outside. Down low. Lopez kicks to Middleton. High post shot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Antetokounmpo against Bogdanovich. And Murray now top of the key. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Lillard against Murray. Giannis a screen on Murray. And it's Lillard missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. The rebound by Middleton.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Johnson with a screen on Giannis. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Giannis. Beasley, the pass to Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Now, here's Hunter. Still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and terrific rejection as well.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Murray. The Bucks also with the sub. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Beasley. Here's Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The dish to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Misses the wing J. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Giannis dishes to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops. And that's now 6 points for Giannis.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
And here is Hunter. Scoreless thus far. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Matthews against Beverly. Knocked up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. The shot's good. Beverly's got 8 points.
Boy, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Middleton against Hunter. Back to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball. Substitution on the court.
Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Beverly. Puts up a deep 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Now he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Portis into the center position. Now Matthews after the missed three from Damian Lillard. And the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Okongwu's shot is good.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Lillard against Murray. Three-pointer. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Damian Lillard.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Matthews. The shot. And there's Murray. The assist by Matthews. Murray's got 20 points.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
Crowder the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Lillard again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Who wants the free t-shirt?
Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Gallinari. And Middleton subbed in for Jay Crowder. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Lillard surveying the D. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the three.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
Johnson up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside.
and they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
No good from Beasley. Atlanta leading by 13. Ivos Johnson. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over Beasley. Passes it to Hunter. Murray outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Lillard against Murray. Looking to get it going. And Lillard lays it up and in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
3 throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Now Lopez outside, out of the Kumbo. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and of course CP3 is still going. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe. They'd split their previous 2 games.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And the first one drops. A new lineup here for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Johnson. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari outside. Over Johnson. And again, the Bucks miss. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Krejci. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.